This is a little video I put together of the Disney's AllStar Resorts at Walt Disney World, the sports, music, and movies resorts. These are all value resorts, and they're all very similar, so I decided to just make one video that showcases all of them. So the first resort I toured was the AllStar Sports Resort. I was unable to actually get a room tour for this resort. They were just a little too busy for me. Not a big deal, I understand. They've got more important things to do than show a travel agent a room. However, I did have to wait in line for quite a while, and there were lines of people waiting. Not a lot of us, just a couple of us. And I noticed about 10 people behind the counter talking, not helping customers. That never looks good. And so I didn't feel the customer service was really up to snuff at this resort. So I was able to tour a room at the AllStar Music Resort. This is a standard one king room that's actually accessible. There is no tub, as you can see right there really quick. You could actually just get in there really easily if you need that kind of accessibility. One sink. The room has not been refurbished. The next room we'll see had been refurbished. It's a one king. It seemed really tiny. I think it's just because it was one bed instead of two. It just seemed a little bit older. It wasn't like it was unclean. It was a standard room. Nothing wrong with it. Just a little bit older. So now we're going to look at the AllStar Movies Resort. It's a standard room with 2 double beds. This room has actually been refurbished, so it seemed a lot nicer, cleaner. Flat screens have been put in all of the resorts, but this resort, the Movies Resort, has been half of the rooms have been refurbished, and the refurbishment will be completed in November. Really, really liked this room. It just felt clean. None of the value resorts come with refrigerators. You can rent a refrigerator for $9.95 per night. So it actually, if that's something that's a factor for you, a moderate resort that comes with a refrigerator might be a better choice. The room, like I said, was nice. It had been updated with the iPod docking stations on the radio. This one's a full tub. It's not an accessible unit. Just people were friendly. It was clean. It was new. Just seemed like a really nice room. Of the AllStar resorts, this is the resort, the Movies Resort, the AllStar Movies Resort, that I would recommend for my clients. Of the value resorts, I would recommend the Pop Century Resort first. Then for the AllStar resorts, I would rank this one number 1 of 3. Really nice, clean resort. Updated rooms. Enjoyed it. Good customer service. So now we're going to take a quick look at the AllStar Resorts pool areas. We're starting with the Sports Resort. All of these pools and resorts are laid out the same. There's a pool in the middle, different shapes. Actually, I don't think this one is shaped like anything in particular, but maybe I'm mistaken. They all have a giant star as you walk out. There was activities going on for the kids the whole time I was there. They really make it interactive and fun for families. This is the Music Resort. The pool is shaped like a guitar. Again, there's activities going on right there for kids. I think they were passing water around, or water balloons or something. Again, clean, fun, lots of stuff going on. And this is the Movies Resort. Obviously different themes. There's a Fantasia theme here because it's about movies. And also, when you walk through the main door underneath the star there and go to the right, there is a very, very large food court. And all 3 resorts feature the same food court. It's just a big, all that stuff there is food court. Anyway, nice pool areas, clean, fun, and good times for all. So the last thing we're going to look at here is the AllStar Resorts wall of pictures. And this is obviously the Sports Resort. This is on the wall as you re-enter from the pool area just after the food court. It's just a long wall of photos, and this is what I was saying about the AllStar Resorts, just feeling in general, all of them, just a little bit older. All of the pictures have faded if they're in color, unless they're newer ones like LeBron James. All of these photos, some of them are black and white, but the ones that were in color are faded and they just look old, just how it is. Not sure if anything could be done about it if there's UV protected frames. I mean, they make them for baseball, so I would assume they make them for pictures. Had to stop for Johnny Cash, of course. And these are the photos in the Movies Resort. They're also faded, fun, but also kind of hard to see because of the stars on the wall behind us. So here's a quick breakdown of the 3 AllStar Resorts as I experienced them during my brief visits, and I want to make it clear that I was a paying guest at another resort and not just some guy who decided to go to Walt Disney World for a day trip. The AllStar Movies Resort had the best customer service interaction. They appeared to have the most cast members available in the lobby, there was no line, and the manager took the time to introduce himself to me. It is the newest of the 3 AllStar Resorts, and half of the rooms at the resort have been refurbished, with the remaining rooms to be refurbished by November of 2011. The AllStar Music Resort had good customer service interaction. I did speak with the manager, but I didn't get that warm, fuzzy feeling like I did at the AllStar Movies Resort. The room I viewed felt old, even though the carpet had been recently replaced. The AllStar Sports Resort was a disappointment. There were lines at the concierge and at check-in, though I counted 10 cast members behind both counters chatting away. Whether these folks were qualified to help or not, this does not make a good impression. I also had to wait 5 minutes for the cast member to relay my request to the manager on duty. 5 minutes doesn't sound like a long time, but when you're just standing there and there are others in line behind you, it seems like forever. I was told by the cast member as she approached me shaking her head, "No, we can't do that." Regardless whether I received a room tour or not, I expect a higher level of customer service from Disney, so I can safely say that my expectations were not met. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful and informative. We are a full-service travel agency, so I would love to help you plan your next trip to Walt Disney World. Feel free to shoot me an email if I can help at alex@travelguidetravel.com. Thanks again, and safe travels!